Hello and welcome to the Westport Independent, a game about censorship, corruption, and newspapers. Okay, so start the game. Slot 0. Your game will be saved automatically between each week. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, groups, businesses, places, events, and incidents are either the products of the author's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events or groups or places is purely coincidental.
The following is an instructional film about the public culture bill for all independent newspapers in Westport. Throughout this film, we will answer various questions you may have regarding both preparations for the bill and the bill itself. What is the public culture bill? The public culture bill is a new bill that will come into force May 16, 1949, and has been created to improve the quality of independent media outlets. The bill contains 7 guidelines for independent media outlets to follow that will make it easier to create media products of utmost quality. In order to make sure that everyone follows these guidelines, the bill will create a government-driven union called the Loyalist News and Media Association that will be mandatory for independent media outlets to join. What's your responsibility until the bill comes into force? Introducing a new bill takes time. Therefore, until the Loyalist News and Media Association is properly set up...
Dude, why is your voice so staticky?
The Loyalist government has created temporary guidelines for you to follow. Do not print deceitful content that may harm the appearance of our country.
Okay.
Do not print deceitful content that may harm the appearance of the Loyalist government. Do not print deceitful content that may harm the appearance of the President. And do not print deceitful content that may glorify the acts of rebels or other criminals. Do print content that strengthens loyalty towards the government. Do print content that inspires morality and...
Only good things, not bad
And
things.
finally, do print content that hardens propriety in our society.
So only make people happy.
Your cooperation
And do not go against my own country.
to
Okay.
understand the consequences of disobedience and or affiliation with disloyal members of the public. How do I remove improper content from my paper? First, drag an article to your desk.
Okay.
Second, read through the article and look for fallacies. Third,
Okay.
cross over paragraphs that do not fit with the government guidelines. Fourth, give your article to a journalist so that they can transcribe it. Make sure that you only give them an article you have fully edited, as mistakes can be quite devastating.
Okay.
That is all
Alright.
for this instructional film. Remember that the guidelines presented during this film are for media outlets in Westport
PLM.
only, and is not to be shared with the public.
First, I have no idea what that was. Is it the LMP? Whatever. Okay. Let's begin week 0. 12 weeks left until the public culture bill comes into force. Okay, so it's only 12 weeks long? You've got mail. Okay, we'll drag it. Dear editor, Phil has been putting up more loyalist propaganda in the office. You know I can't stand this shit, so I decided to pull it down. It should be on your desk together with this note. Frank. What? Oh my god, what is going on? Oh damn, okay, well we're straight into this. Oh, so I just... Oh, this thing. Loyalty, morality, and propriety. These are the basis of a civilized society. Oh, so this is government propaganda. Okay. Okay, well, let's begin. Wait, employees. So we have Julie, known for having doubtful opinions of the government, went to community college, worked abroad, worked aboard a freelance writer. Well-being, comfort, normal opinion, they're on the rebel side, And loyalist suspicion, they're trusted, okay? Phil, loyalist supporter, lives in the Western Districts, lives with a disabled brother, went to private college. Well-being, so comfort, his fine opinion, loyalist suspicion. Wait, what? Or I guess I just don't know. Okay. What about Frank? Lives alone, no college education, lives by the eastern factories, opposed the loyalists before they came into power. They're fine, they are rebel, and they're still, like trusted a little bit. They're still on the trustworthy side, I guess. And oh, so I guess the bar is filling up. Ooh, okay. Oh, so if the bar is filling up, then that means that these, what is it? Phil is like extremely trusted, and Anne is also extremely trustworthy. Parent lives by the Eastern factories, married, and went to community college. Alright, cool. Let's begin then. Tutorial Article 1. Censoring. Tutorial Article 2. Employees. Now, loyalist government pursues harsher actions against suspected rebels. The Public Culture Bill has been passed. The Public Culture Bill that the government presented last year has today been passed. The purpose of the new bill is to stop the creation and distribution of incorrect and improper content. It will force independent media outlets to either shut down or join the new government-funded union called the Loyalist News and Media Association, the LNMA. Oh, well, it's perfect, right? Let's do either shut down or join the new. Yeah, it's perfect. New bill has been passed, forces the independent media outlets to shut down. Ah. Okay, so this is perfect. What about loyal government versus harsher? What about this one? As government attacks the privacy civilians. So it has to be one that. Oh! Ah, okay, I see. So I have to give this to one of my employees. Okay, so this is perfect. I see. Okay, so I should give this to someone who's a loyalist. This is a loyalist one. Phil will love this, right? Yeah, Phil. Yep. And the final one. A new reform has been passed that will hasten the arrests of rebel supporters. The reform consists of exceptions in various privacy laws allowing police to expedite search warrants. No. Most of these exceptions only apply to ex-criminals with relations to the rebels. These exceptions apply. Okay. Wait. Various privacy laws allowing police to expedite search warrants. Most of these exceptions apply to. Okay, then it's okay. However, some exceptions also apply to civilians who have expressed disloyal opinions against the government. No. That's what you remove. Okay. It's just harsh actions against suspected rebels. The laws of the government attacks the privacy of civilians. This works. Let's give this to someone who is a rebel. Let's go to the full-on rebel side, Frank. Let's give Frank something to do. Oh shit! Okay, so he actually just said no. Okay, so I guess that's also loyalist. So then Anne will take it. Yeah, okay, that works. What is this? Article. Oh, well, number 1, censoring. One of the game's main mechanics is censoring articles. You do not use it by clicking on paragraphs that seem appropriate. When censored, the content won't be shown public and will affect neither their opinion or the government's suspicion of you. You can also change the headline by clicking on a different headline to change the material of the article. With extraordinary and amazing soon-to-be Game of the Year winner, the Westport Independent. Oh, that's cool. Sweet, some of those too. That's funny. Employees. This part is about your employees. When you censor an article, it needs to be transcribed. To do this, put it on one of the name folders at the bottom right. The employee all have different opinions, and they'll be discussing how you run your paper. They also They have their lives to protect, so don't blame them if they don't wish to follow you into death. Yeah, that's cool. So am I done? Oh, okay. So I'm guessing I'm not supposed to give this to them. Then. Yeah, I'm not supposed to give this to them. There we go. Let's go to print. Well, I guess not. Okay. Okay, fine. Julie. Frank. I guess you all having something to do. So to Frank, go. Go. Shoot. Shoot fly. Frank. You know, I've never been a big fan of the loyalist government, but the public culture bill is even worse than expected. Don't blame it on the government. Blame it on yellow journalism and the blatant lies that some newspapers post these days. There's nothing good about a misinformed public. Well, yeah, sure. But do you realize how much power the government will have over the media with this? I agree with Frank on this one. I can't see how the public culture bill would be beneficial for anyone but the government. Well, media outlets like ourselves have a scary amount of power over people's opinions. But on the other hand, I don't think that giving that power to the government is a great idea either. Fair enough, fair enough. I understand your concerns. 11 weeks left until the... Okay. What comes in force? Oh, they have denied articles. So last week's sales, northern suburbs, popularity is okay. So they're loyalist. So these are like, so we gotta work on the southern docks, eastern factories. The southern docks are the worst ones. We gotta fix these guys up. Oh, why is it in news? Oh, why? Okay, so it's northern suburbs, western districts, eastern factories, and docks. So, what are these, sales? Are these what, the sales, or what is that supposed to be? Or is that the effect? Oh yeah, it must be like, because of the popularity, how much they bought. What? Oh yeah, this bar was straight to sales last week. Okay, so I was right. The container represents the people of that district. Okay, so not all of them got it. I'm good. I mean, okay. The light bar illustrates how many of those those papers that were sold. The white bar. What? Oh yeah, the light bar. Oh my god. The more you sell, the more popular you get. The more popular you get, the more papers you can distribute. People's opinions will affect your sales as well. Likewise, as well, selling paper will also affect the people's opinion. Okay, good. That's good to know. Let's move on. People's politician opinion, loyalist, plus one loyalist, okay. Loyalist suspicion of you, -9. Why? Or is that more trusting? Okay. Your paper's total popularity, still low. You've got mail. There's nothing more heartbreaking than a misguided public. In a world controlled by the media, the loyalist government will stop at nothing to protect the people from frivolous lies and irresponsible gossip. The public culture bill is for your protection. Loyalty, morality, propriety. Okay, you know what? I messed that last word up. Oh, okay. So I can only pick 4 out of these 4. Okay. Let's see. Fast food chain plans to make way into Westport. Brokered properties by the eastern factories. Pulp writer starts cult. President speaks at veteran gathering. Local factory hires scabs. Man attacks police officer. Okay. And then government burns books in Liberty Square. So, here we go. President speaks at veteran gathering. President shows unparalleled compassion in speech to veterans. Ooh, that's way better. The president gave a speech at the Military Veterans of Westport's annual conference this last weekend. As I stand before you today, I wish to thank you for your service. The president began. At the end of his speech, the president also spoke of lost comrades. Do not cry for your comrades, for their sacrifice has saved our beautiful country. That's wonderful. But I'm guessing that, okay. I think who will accept that? I mean, all of them will, right? Since that's the president is different from the government. I mean, he's part of it, though. Let's see. So what if I ask someone like, known for having dealt with the government, what would Frank think about it? Wait, what? Oh, Shoot, what? It wasn't coming off. What? It's gone! It's gone, no, what? Oh, it's actually gone. What just happened? Oh no, that's sad. That's a good one actually. Wait, no. Wait, is that a glitch though? Okay, whatever. Fast food chain plans to make way into Westport. Food giants enters into Westport with a bang. Massive fast food chain Jolie's has finally made its way into Westport. With restaurants all over the world, the food giant has quickly risen to be the world's largest international food chain. Located in the western districts, the chain's first restaurant in Westport will open its doors to the public next weekend. This is nice. Anyone would like this, right? What about Frank? Okay, he agrees. So there we go. Broken properties by the eastern factories. Operators or school local factories, guys. What is this? Oh my god, what? Women workers can be called scabs? I don't think that's right. Okay, local factory hires women workers. A local shell factory announced today its intention to bring women into the workplace. The owner described this as both with the times and cost effective. The announcement came shortly after a massive strike against the company's dangerous working environment. There's always somebody right for the job, the owner said to the press. Okay. What should I remove then? That's fine. Okay, so this might be the bad one. The announcement came shortly after a massive strike against the company's dangerous working environment. Or, I guess I shouldn't remove that. The public needs to be well informed about this kind of stuff. And it's not the government, so it's better if I just include all of that in there. So let's give that to who? Anne? Oh no, let's give it to Julie. She's like the one person who I don't want to even bother with loyalists and that stuff. She's just doubtful. Okay, let's see. Government burns books in Liberty Square. I want to look at this. Yesterday, Liberty Square lit up as police officers started burning books. The event was a result of months of collecting books from various libraries and stores. The collected books were works supporting anti-government sentiments. Some protesters arrived at the scene but were easily held back by police. Government prevents the spreading of rebel propaganda. That's better. So the event was a result of months of collecting books from various libraries. Yep, with changing that, it really works. Let's give it to Phil, or let's give it to Phil. Phil loves the government. Broken properties by the eastern factories. Pulp writer starts cult, or man attacks police officer. Man attacks police officer, or man defends teenager police officer presses charges. Ooh, no. One teenager was caught writing rebel messages on walls close to Liberty Square. A police officer witnessed the act and intervened by tackling the teenager. The arrest was interrupted by a passerby who pulled the officer away from the teenager. Both the man and the teenager were arrested when the officer's partner arrived on the scene. Aww, that poor guy. I can't have this. No, I'm not having this. What? No, what? Oh, okay. Oh my god, that happened again. Oh, okay, and what about your food giant? I think this will make, what is it? It should make Frank happier. I'll give it to Frank, because I feel like, oh, really? Wait, but aren't you a loyalist support, a rebel? Oh, it's sad? Or wait, no. No, you should accept this. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I guess nobody wants this. Yeah, nobody wants to write this. Shoot. Okay, let's go for this. Broken properties by the eastern factories, industrial areas brutally vandalized. Ooh. 4 industrial sites in the eastern factories were vandalized over the last month. The damages include broken windows, cut fences, and graffiti. This has in no way affected work at the crime scenes, however. 5 suspects believed to be related to local rebel groups have been arrested. So, okay, so this should be fine. There we go. Works. Let's send to print. So I heard they're finally gonna make use of the old Wellster and Son shop across the street. They're opening a fast food place, right? It's supposed to be some sort of global sensation, so I guess it'd be interesting to try out. Yeah, it just raises your appetite, doesn't it? A bunch of corporate vultures swooping in to pick the bones clean. Classy. I went to a Jolie's once when I was abroad. Awful food and rude personnel. I think the concept is brilliant. It's efficiency at the highest degree. I wish they'd use those degrees to heat up their food instead. Well, damn, Julie. Alright. Okay, we'll end it here. This is going to be the last week for this video. Until the public culture bill comes into force. Oh, the Western districts didn't buy us that much. Popularity decreased. Damn it. Alright, we're going to see this then. Okay. So this time it was the eastern factories where we had the most. Opinions. Okay, that seems to be fine. People's political opinion plus 6 rebel. Loyalist suspicion of you plus 18. Okay. Your paper's total popularity minus 2. You've got mail. Dear editor, as you are probably aware by now, when we were finally able to stop the notorious Northern Herald from spreading their lies to the public, we were also forced to shut down their affiliated marketing agency. As it so happens, your paper, the Westport Independent, used the same agency. This means that from now on, you'll have to take care of advertising yourselves. Additionally, because of your affiliation with the perpetrators, we'll be keeping a close eye on you for the time being, the Loyalist Party of Westport. Damn it, so we're in trouble, and if I care about my employees and myself, I'm gonna be on the government side then. Factory explosion shakes Eastern District. Police prevent attempted bombing. Taxes to be lowered thanks to government effort. Carol Miller discusses upcoming movie. Value of the LIBOR keeps on declining. Rise in the Southern Docks. The Northern Herald shuts its doors. Okay, so let's begin with the government. Something good about the government first. Factory explosion shakes Eastern District. Police prevent attempted bomb. That's a good one. Rebels suspected of attempted bombing of government offices. Yesterday, a bomber was prevented from arming a large supply of explosives outside a government office. This occurred in a small van parked outside the building. The perpetrator was caught by a security guard who found the van suspicious. A local rebel group are believed to be behind the incident. Fair enough. Let's give it to the biggest loyalist supporter I have. So Julie's on the rebel side. Okay, so I've got 2 rebel sides and then 2 loyalists. So I can have 2 loyalist topics and then 2 rebel topics. So this should be who's my most loyalist person? Phil, right? Phil can take this. Easy. Moving on from the government, let's go something to the other side. Let's see. Riots in the Southern Docks. This is good for Frank, I think. Riots in the Southern Docks, or rioters assault police officers in the Southern Docks. Let's see. Yesterday, a small riot erupted in the Southern Docks. The mob smashed windows and set fire to trash cans. Police tried to intervene but were quickly overpowered by the rioters. The riot ended after backup arrived and 8 people were arrested. Damn, they were overpowered? Yeah, of course it's gonna be like that. Okay, then that case should work. No? Fine. How about this? Boom. You happy now? He's on the rebel. Oh, wait, no, technically that's on the rebel side or anything. What about now? Oh, okay. Okay. Taxes will be lowered thanks to the government effort. Government cuts economic support for public schools and hospitals to make the rich richer. Oh, damn, okay. A new proposal by the loyalist government will lower the taxes for high-income earners. Ooh, not good. Oh no, for high-income earners, that's bad. Why? This decrease will affect the economic support of public schools and hospitals. The loyalist government believes in rewarding hard work. However, the current taxation does just the opposite, the president commented. Well, damn, okay. Julie? Okay, Julie accepts. Okay, so now, one more. Factory explosion shakes Eastern District. Carol Miller discusses upcoming movie. Value of the Libra keeps on declining. Or Northern Herald shuts its doors. I don't care about the Northern Herald. Not gonna lie. Factory explosion shakes Eastern District. Tragedy struck last night as a local factory exploded in the Eastern District. Several were left injured and casualties already number in the hundreds. Romeval management claims that this was due to an accident involving chemical compounds. Police believe otherwise with suspicions of rebel involvement. No, that's fine. And can take that. Okay, let's proceed to layout. Ooh, okay. Pick the articles from here and drag them onto an empty page in the paper. So we start with, the three of them are bad. We're beginning with the taxes. Taxes to be lowered thanks to the government effort. That's okay. I left it. Alright, thanks. Rebels suspected of attempting bombing of government offices. So we start with the good, then we go to the bad. Celebrity, okay. Celebrity industrial crimes is societal. Let's remove the rise in the southern dog. Let's go back. Let's go. Carol Miller discusses upcoming movie. Carol Miller discusses upcoming movie, or Starlet flees crumbling marriage into the arms of co-star. Okay, whatever. In an interview yesterday, starlet Carol Miller discussed her role in upcoming musical Sunny Days. During the interview, Miller spoke highly about the cast and co-star Harold Finn. Harold's a great actor and dear friend, Miller stated. It's been a hoot working with him. Miller, however, lamented that it gave her less time to spend with her husband. Fleets crumbling marriage into the arms of co-star. No. I'm happy with this. Frank can take that, now push it back to layout. So it begins with taxes to be lowered. Okay, so wait. Oh no. Okay, no. Move back. Okay. So first, taxes to be lowered by the government effort. Rebels have attempted bombing of government offices, and then factory explosion shakes Eastern District. Then finally, Carol Miller discusses upcoming movie. Okay. Marketing. Drag slider to change your marketing focus between the different districts. Oh, okay. 50% at West, since it's the least popular area. Main industries, cafes and restaurants, bureaucratic agencies, about 150,000. The middle class district of Westport, while it is smaller and held wealthier than the eastern factories and the southern docks, it is not as wealthy nor as small than the northern suburbs. And then, okay, so let's see. This one's okay. So, okay. So, you know what? Okay, no. Okay, let's just read all of them first. 75,000 people, main industries, government sectors, legal bureaus, article prefaces, celebrity news and industrial news. Background: the upper class district of Westport has very few inhabitants, but those who do live there has more money than most of the people of Westport could ever dream of. Eastern factories, about 225,000. Heavy industries, steel mills. Article preferences, societal news, industrial news. Background: the industrial part of Westport, and also the dirtiest. The people who live here has it pretty harsh, but at least almost everyone has a job in the factories to support their family. Then the southern docks, about 300,000. Main industries: shipping and logistics, fishing. Okay. Article preferences: societal news and crime news. Background: the slums of Westport. The eastern factories may be the dirtiest part of Westport, but the southern docks is by far the most run down. Here, unemployment is high and homelessness even higher. Despite this, a little over half of Westport's population lives here. Damn! That's bad. Anyway, so this time we're focusing on crimes. That works for Western, and societal, okay. Well, where am I secondary? Okay, so let's give it like a solid 25. And then a 15 to you. And then a 10 to you. So that what? Is that the guaranteed sales, or is that just like, that's just my advertising? Or is that my distribution? Why is? Ooh, I mean, this one is like my strongest, so I think I'll move this down. Okay, so you have a gritty news for the gritty sailor, the Westport Independent. Okay, this works. Yeah, this works. Publish. Liking it. So Phil, how are you? You didn't show up to work yesterday. Oh yeah, sorry. I was just a bit preoccupied. John needed someone to drive him to the doctor. Oh, your brother? How is he? Better, I suppose. The doctors say he can move his toes now. They still aren't sure when he'll be able to walk again, though. Oh, they didn't talk about the paper. Weird. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna leave it off here. Oh, wait, first, okay, last week's sales. Let's first look at this. Ooh, damn. Southern dogs. I'm really popular over there. Okay, so my worst was the northern suburbs. That means I'm gonna focus on the northern suburbs this time around. Alright, Western districts was the second highest. Okay, so it's kind of just based off of my advertising, except I advertise the least in eastern factories. Okay, so this is all cool and all. Okay. And, okay, the opinions, they're still about the same as what we began with. So, anyway, goodbye, everyone.